Hey, throw him a line, Laura. The wind's pushing us into the rocks. Laura, throw him a line.
Mexico. The Baja Peninsula. A slightly peculiar place. The desert, that is. 5 weeks in Mexico. This is the final episode of a journey to Cabo, with the sole purpose of scuba certification, as well as sailing. Mírame cuando yo vago la península de México con Rael.
Last night in Mexico. This is what we're doing.
We're going to go sailing with Sailing Doodles, Bobby and Laura. But first, we must get supplies. So, we are getting beer and steaks. As per the lesson learned from Roy, is always bring your captain beer.
Come on aboard.
This was home for the next 3 days. The White Squall, a 1996 Beneteau Oceanus 50. We cruised from Cabo San Lucas to Cabo Pulmo.
Oh, well, we are the Sailing Doodles. We have two big Labradoodles that we sail around the world. We make YouTube videos. It's a lot of fun. We've been doing it a couple years now.
Main mistakes beginners make when sailing.
I'd say a lot of people end up buying a boat that they think they can fix up and then they never do, or it costs too much money. Find a boat that is either almost done or doesn't need much, you know. Otherwise you're gonna spend a fortune fixing it.
Noted.
Yeah.
That's what water looks like after a whale gets some air.
You're trying to catch either mahi or tuna mostly, and that's what we like to fish for. I don't really like to catch marlin and stuff. You need like live bait and you sink it down. I don't really like that much because you don't really eat marlin, and so this, if we catch it, we'll actually eat it. You know, I try not to catch something we're not going to eat.
How big is the tuna you can catch?
Well, most of the tuna we caught have been pretty small, but we've caught some mahi, and then I caught a wahoo that, I mean, geez, it was 80 pounds. I mean, it was as big as my wingspan, you know.
Wow.
And then she caught a marlin, about 120 pound marlin.
Really?
I did.
How was that?
Bucket list.
He's a little guy. Oh, quit it. I'm gonna free you in a second. Relax, man, relax. You're just gonna hurt yourself. Come here. Well, he just got off himself.
After a day of motoring directly into the wind, we arrived at our anchorage in Cabo Pulmo just before sunset.
Now this is probably one of the most important parts. He's going to move the boat around.
Mm-hmm.
And basically he's gonna set the anchor, make sure it holds on something. So you'll see this all of a sudden get taut because he's gonna go in reverse, and then it'll get real snug. It'll go from slack to snug, and then we know we're set and we can leave the boat and be here when we get back.
Laura. Yeah. Well, what are we doing today and where?
Cabo Pulmo.
Cabo Pulmo.
We're going because apparently the only thing to do here is dive.
They say it's like the best dive spot anywhere near here.
Yep.
I don't know who they are, but they say that.
When I get freaked out, my mind begins to shout. When I wake up in the night, voices call to hide from me. I tell myself it's fine. Oh, please just don't cry.
It was good.
It was good. I liked getting stalked by those eels.
Yeah, seriously.
That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the first dive, I think the best. I mean, just there was several schools of like hundreds of fish, and they were really cool.
We were a little bit warmer too.
Yeah, the second dive got kind of cold.
A man named Memo picked us up on the beach in his Jeep and drove us to Cabo Pulmo proper, where we had pizza.
Am I allowed to leave my gear here?
Hola, Memo. We'll just get the anchor up and we'll head out. And won't be able to. The wind's a little misleading right here because we're behind this mountain and all that. Once we get out, we'll kind of see that. It doesn't look windy out there. It's supposed to be 10 to 15 knots wind.
Something going on out there, unless those are just heat waves.
Yeah. There's some waves over there. So maybe it's windier out there. We'll see how it goes.
There's definitely stingrays jumping still.
When it went, right? Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to hold that had I just done it in my hand, so I had it around the winch. So now I can hold that guy in. I have my winch handle over here. And now I trim the sail.
So right now you're bringing it back in, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
And now you open up that clutch.
So your wind angle.
Yeah, it's the apparent wind angle. Tight. Oops, sorry. Yeah, go on this side. The hard thing about a boat, single screw, is that it's really hard to steer when you're going slow, which we are. And so the problem is that when I put it in reverse, the back wants to go that way. So I'm turning around so that I line up better for that.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, honestly. It's very nerve-wracking, honestly. Because you're, 5 feet from $500,000 boats.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. This wind's pushing us into the rocks. Laura, we may throw him a line. Throw him a line. Laura. The wind's pushing us into the rocks. Laura, throw him a line. Go up there and help push off the boat. Push as hard as you can stand off. No, I want him to push the bow out. I want him to push the bow out. Get the bow out. I'm stuck until we get the bow out. Wind got us, we couldn't turn. Suéltale, amigo.
No alcanza el cable ahí, se va a venir. Deténgalo, pero se va a ir hasta allá, ¿no?
Yeah, right about there. So this is your traditional sunset horn. You just cut the end off a conch, and then you actually have to drill it out. I made a little mistake there, but didn't screw it up. But you drill out, you cut it off, drill it out, got a horn.
Thank you for joining this adventure through Baja, Mexico. Next up is Florida, where Jeremy teaches me the ins and outs of sailing before the Florb crew and I sailed the Mediterranean. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss an episode, and share this with a friend who you think would enjoy the series. I hope that you have a wonder-filled week. Get out there and do something that challenges you. Peace.
When I'm a kid, using some